Cockery for another installment of Wildwood Live. I got a couple of fancy guitars here from Reverend Guitars that are available through our friends at Wildwood Guitars in beautiful Louisville, Colorado. The place where prior to the pestilence being spread around the world, I would go out there every month and shoot videos for 4 days a month on a variety of different guitars. You go to the website, click around, there'll be a little red icon that says, there's a video available for this guitar. You click it on, and there I am in all my quasi-glory playing that instrument so that you can hear it and compare it to other guitars. Doggone it, fabulous adventures are at hand. But because of COVID-19, I have not been going out to Colorado. Instead, I've been staying here in my home in beautiful Wauwatosa, Wisconsin, in the Orange Room today with an orange hat depicted on a poster and back. See what we did there? There's so much symbiosis. So much I'm sorry, I got the sniffles again today. Doggone it. Sniffles again, poor Drade. Sniffles again. Poor Drade. All right, I'm going to share this. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go share a Rooney here to Newsfeed. Just did it. Share it over here to a place I like to call the Gristle Kingdom, ladies and gentlemen. Someone was asking the other day if we fixed the problem with me not being able to see the comments on YouTube. I can see the comments. I see them as we speak. So that is Groovy Tuesday, as someone once said. Years ago, I played with my buddy Willie Porter, and we were doing some dates opening up for, what's that gal's name? Oh my God, I'm spacing it out. Tori Amos. We were doing some dates with Tori Amos, and Willie introduced me to Tori Amos. He said, Tori, this is a guitar player, Greg, who's come along on this tour. And she looked at me and she goes, oh, Groovy Tuesday. I thought, I got that going for me. I've been told that my situation is Groovy Tuesday. Thank you, Tori. Thank you, Tori. Ladies and gentlemen, today here in Orange Room, we have so many delicious guitars to cause trouble with. Is that wrong? Of course, Paul, Willie Porter is still around. I just talked to him yesterday. He does a glorious live feed every Saturday night from his bunker at his homestead. I believe that happens at 7 o'clock Central Time at his Facebook page. You should check it out. He's magnificent. And I am bringing forth the sniffle, Mark Knight, all day and all night. Although you're the Knight, meaning you're a warrior of old, clad in a beautiful steel raiment to engage in fierce jousting. What? I got a little coffee. I got a little bubbly water. Folks, I am all right. I'm just fine. Just that, I have allergies and we have cats, and I'm not usually allergic to cats, but once it gets a little cold outside and we close the place up, I have pretty much sniffles all cold season long. They come and they go and they come. The sniffles come and they go and they come. The sniffles. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm playing a Reverend Reeves Gabrels guitar, this one in powder yellow. It's headed out to Wildwood Guitars. And this one has the Sustainiac on it, folks. And I don't know if you've ever played with the Sustainiac, but it is simultaneously fantastically fun and also annoying to everyone around you because you'll be engaging in sustained revelry. You'll find yourself going on strange soundscapes that are either conjuring up perhaps celestial realms that one thinks of as heavenly or diabolical hellscapes. It's up to you, ladies and gentlemen. But sometimes the people in your house are going to think that either one is in the heinous hellscape realm if you go on for too long. But it is good, clean fun. I'm going to tell you that right now. So what I'm going to do right here and now, ladies and gentlemen, here's just the sound of the guitar clean. This device up here, of course, is your friendly neighborhood bass contour control. So the bass contour actually takes stuff away. So this is the neck pickup. That's with the bass contour off. Here's with the pickup just full on. this little control panel right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we get a little close-up action. This engages, this button right here, or toggle switch, engages the Sustainiac, which is right here. So I'm going to hit that, and in the bottom position, it's going to be the harmonic. And that's with a clean tone. You add a little bit of heat to that mixture. All right, so that is the upper, or the harmonic of the note. This in the all the way in the other position is the main note. Just the fundamental starts feeding back. In the middle position of this toggle switch, it's both things are feeding back. That'll drive everyone you know stark raving mad. And then you turn the heat off, perhaps. Maybe put a little of what I like to call friendly neighborhood delay ski of some sort and just start doing some textural stuff activity, kind of like. And the police were called. They'll be here momentarily. Ladies and gentlemen, we got an 09er in progress. An 09er, of course, is gratuitous use of the Sustainiac on the Intergoogle, which is a felony in some parts of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the bubbly water is going to fuel my fury for the remainder of our time together. Oh, I love that bubbly water. It's kind of fun to grab the old slide-a-rooney, okay? And maybe do a little activity with that. Oh. Ah! Pretty wild, huh? Sleepwalking with some kind of spook walk. I like that, Paul. I see what you did there. So other than, of course, that Sustainiac pickup, we can turn that rascal off. And you got a Reeves Gabrels rail hammer pickup back here, which is a doggone good humbucker, ladies and gentlemen. Doggone good. You got the Wilkinson trem on here. You got that bass contour that we talked about. Sounds good. Pretty groovy. It's pretty rockin' axe. Am I right or am I right? That neck pickup sounds pretty good. It's the official Sustainiac pickup is what is in here. Sounds good. Here's without any heat ski on it. Oh. This gentleman asked, which SG guitar is the best? Well, that's hard to say. I am a fan of all of the Wildwood spec version of the guitars that they make, of the custom shop guitars. And there's a Wildwood spec SG that they make. I think it's a 63 maybe. But if you go to their website and check it out. Yes, it is a Carina body as well on this guitar. You're correct. Polka. Roll out the barrel. We'll have a barrel of fun. Roll out the barrel. I'm gonna burn the blues on the run. Roll out the barrel. Good sounding guitar just as is. Well, as I said, it is the kind of guitar that you will have so much fun on, but you will be solitary in your efforts because everyone around you will run for the damn hills. I got to escape the Sustainiac wielding demon in the orange room. Did you hear that? I sniffled right afterwards. A sniffle is a seal of approval. Oh, the bubbly water, so damn delicious. What's going on out there, y'all? You having fun? I'm having fun. It's a cool guitar. This is a Reeves Gabrels, Reverend Reeves Gabrels with the Sustainiac on it. There is a link in the description of this very video to some Wildwood exclusive colors, a cool gold, kind of a gold burst that they have. This one is powder yellow. This guitar itself is heading out to Wildwood Guitars. Serial number of this bad boy is 42556. 42556. Come on, y'all. 42. Great sugar booger. 556. Great hungadoidle. Great hungadoidle. That's not even a word. But I'm so excited by this Sustainiac. I'm making up words and saying them in rhyme scheme and beat. Rhyme scheme, beat. That's a good name for a band. Ladies and gentlemen, Rhyme Scheme and Beat. It's a hell of a group. What? Anyways, you get the idea. Cool guitar. It's got that Wilkinson tremolo on it. Of course, it's got the Reeves Gabrels rail hammer signature pickup in the back here for maximum girth, for maximum thwack. I'm going to sniffle some more. How heavy is it? It's not bad, as a matter of fact. I would say this is probably, you know what? It probably says right here. I would say it's 7 3/4, maybe. If I had to guess. If I had to venture a guess, my friend, I say 7 3/4. But don't quote me on that. But don't quote me on that. But don't quote me on that. That's my favorite number. Coincidence? I don't think so, Paul. Perhaps it was written in the scrolls that this guitar would join your arsenal and make you a solitaryman. Because when you get it at home and you plug it on in, everyone will run for the hills. And that's the way we like it. Leave me alone so I can play my guitar. Oh. What? You heard it. You heard it here first, but you thought it here always. What? Anyway, so yes, this particular guitar, Reeves Gabrels Sustainiac, powder yellow. Sniffle, sniffle. 42556 is the serial number of this particular guitar. Is it chambered? That is incorrect. It is not chambered. It's just light. It is contoured for your abdomen. See that little contour right there? That's maybe you like some savory sausages and brewskis or whatever it might be. Whatever your poison might be. And you want a little comfort there at the top of the guitar. You don't want I like to call it the Milwaukee goiter. You don't want it like getting stabbed by the hard edge at the top of the guitar. Well, this instrument is an accommodator. It says, hey, you know what? Have that extra Porsche in portion. No, I'm not saying that. Am I saying that? Actually, it just makes it more comfortable. Perhaps you're as svelte as the day is long and you just don't want the guitar digging into you. That's fine too. But I'm saying it is contoured for your pleasure and comfort. Wow. Here's the back. I like this little Reverend doohickey right here with the lightnings. Let's take a look at that. Can we see that? You know what that says? It says power. That's what it says. It says power. And this is the battery for the Sustainiac right here. That's the little compartment. You open it up, little 9-volt in there, you put it in there, and next thing you know, you are engaging in sustained mayhem, ladies and gentlemen. Sustained mayhem. It is a very handsome guitar, isn't it? I don't know what I'm doing. It is sweet, sweet feedback. Isn't it great? The Milwaukee goiter. Well, what are you going to do? Is it made in America? No. It's made in a place called South Korea. But we don't care, do we? Maybe you do. I do don't. I do don't. Yeah. I believe if I'm not mistaken, well, they come into the Toledo Reverend residence. Toledo Reverend residence. Toledo Reverend. And there is work done there. I don't know exactly what is done. I don't know if these come, because sometimes they install stuff like this in Toledo, but they also might do it out in South Korea. I can't say for sure. But I'll tell you what, the guitars come in, and the folks at Reverend in Toledo set the hell out of them. They set them up. Set the hell out of them? That didn't make sense. But they set them up. So when you get your guitar, it is ready for battle. It is in tune. It is ready to go. Come on, you. Let's do some rocking. And you're like, okay. And next thing you plug it in, and people are just slain by the power of your rock. And that's the way we want it, folks. We want benevolent Slatum with the power of rock. Benevolent Slatum. Wow. Anyways, get the idea. And again, you can do all kinds of weird, like, will disturb everyone. If your house had any potential paranormal activity, you start playing with that kind of a sound, free, clear. None of that stuff around anymore. They're like, get me back to my, alternate universe. I can't put that in writing, okay? I'm just saying it's a probable scenario. Can you dig it? Or you can just kind of do, it's a great sustaining type of thing if you're just like bluesman. And you're like, I'm so tired of turning up my amp so loud that I get feedback, and just put the little thing, be sitting at your gig going. Wow. You get the idea. It's so much fun. So much fun, the Sustainiac. Yeah, can't you smell that smell? Bam. Boom. Whiskey bottles, brand new cars, oak tree are in my way. Wow. That happened. All of that happened. We got an 09er in progress. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the Sustainiac. Can you dig it? Again, to reiterate, do we really need to reiterate? I'm going to say it again. It is a Reeves Gabrels Sustainiac. Available at Wildwood Guitars. This particular guitar is in powder yellow. Seal number 42556. Numbers written about and talked about in the scrolls and on the emerald tablet. Toth said, bros, in a few thousand years, a guitar will be made and be talked about in the Orange Room. And if you tune in on a special day in November of 2020, you will hear all you need to know in order to make it your own. So you will be the solitary individual in your house, cranking, sustaining notes, and making siren sounds. Woo-hoo! Did you hear all that? That all happened, ladies and gentlemen. How many pesos? You know, Frank, my good man, if you go up on the description of this video, there is a link to a guitar just like this, available at Wildwood Guitars, in a delicious Wildwood exclusive kind of a gold burst. And you can get the price on it. And you might even do a little thing I like to call the old click and buy. Click and buy, click and buy. Gonna make everybody cry when you click and buy. Except for you. You will be laughing and screaming and hollering in ecstasy as you crank up your racks and make all kinds of noise. Oh, did you hear that? A lot of quality programming today here in Orange Room Live with our Wildwood friends. Honestly, Reverend guitars are spectacularly good to begin with. Yes, they are, my friend. But you factor in the price point, and they're unbeatable. I would agree with that, my friend. This is David. David is speaking this truth. He's speaking truth to power. I don't know how they can make such great instruments for such reasonable prices. They should do an episode of the X-Files about it. It's unexplainable. I'm with you on that. And I think I played some of the theme music from the X-Files just a few short moments ago with the Sustainiac in power. Add the 2-cart. Don't forget the case. That's right, Spider. You are correct, sir. What's going through your head while improvising? Alex, you don't want to go there. You do not want to go into that chamber of secrets that lurks in my cabeza when I'm improvising. I'm seeing so many strange and troubling images. What? Anyways, it depends. There's some scales in there. There's some random just going after the orbs that I'm seeing. Oh, what's that? Oh, that looks like I should do a little diminished thing. What? Anyway, it's a variety of troubling things. I just try to respond in the moment to what I just played and say, hey, let's take that a little further and create a tapestry of filth, the likes of which that just everyone wants to wrap themselves in like a human koozie. Human koozie of sonic filth. I'm going to switch guitars now because this thing is giving me a contact high. Okay, I'm just going to put it right down. Contact high with our power and might of the Reeves Gabrels Sustainiac. Ooh. Now what we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is one of my signature models, but this is a unique thing, folks, because it's got the bigger neck. It's got the bigger neck. This is the first time that the Koch Orange guitar has been available with the larger neck profile. How big is it, you say? Well, it's a nice chunky V. I would say it's like a November of '56 neck, as far as I remember it back in the day when I first ordered my custom shop guitar that had a big old beefy neck of which we based this on. It's a big old chunky V, ladies and gentlemen, and a compound radius. You got 6105 frets. You got 22 of them because, you know, sometimes I'm in the key of B and I want to go. I got to plug it in first, don't I? Mm-hmm. You want to go like this. Right? Anyways, and it's got my signature Gristle tone pickups from Fishman on it. massive. It's not a top load. It's loaded through. Loaded through. Can you dig it? The serial number of this particular guitar is as follows: 42395. Also written about in the scrolls and on the emerald tablets of Thoth. In the halls of Amenti, you can find a delicious Kochwork orange Reverend Gristle Master guitar being slung by some multi-headed deity with the beak of a hawk, rocking like a warrior of old for all time. I don't know if any of that's true, but it sure sounds good, ladies and gentlemen. I do have the Gristle Sniffles. I've got the Gristle Sniffles. I've got the Gristle Sniffles. Sniffle, 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 sniffle. Ooh. Yeah, I like it. So I got to get my page on. You have to do the calculated filth and slop when you do the gym page. Back and take a little bit of it. And important, folks, when you do the slap back delay, you got one repeat, and then you turn the reverb off when you use the delay like that because the reverb only muddies it up. So you just... Right? For those of you who don't know, there's a little button in here that gives me a little bit more. So these pickups allow me to have a second voice. So if I'm... Before... That filth. It's good for you. So yeah, so this is a special edition, which has never been offered before. It's the Koch Orange Wildwood exclusive color, but now with the bigger neck profile. They swapped some out because it used to be that the larger neck profile was only on the black versions of the Gristle Master. Also a Wildwood exclusive, had the fatter neck profile. It's robustly proportioned, like a fat November of '56 V-neck and fender lower. Big and juicy, succulent and robust. Again, it was only available before on the black ones, but now on this delicious orange iteration, you can also get the bigger neck. And consequently, there'll be some black ones available with the normal neck profile. So you got some options. Yeah, I got some options. Oh. And there is above on the description of this video a link to a Koch Orange fatter neck profile guitar just like this one. But if you were interested in this very axe, not very axe, but this very axe, the serial nums is as follows. 42395, ladies and gentlemen. Big, juicy, succulent, and robust. Beard. Ooh, you hear that? Oh, I put the Mr. Wiggles on. Mr. Wiggles can either be the whammy bar or also some sweet vibrato from the amplifier. Yeah, I'm going to say this is a little redder than usual, this particular run, which I don't mind. It's cool. Here is my other Koch Orange guitar. You can see a little diff. If I would take the WoW Red in comparison, it would be different. But this is a little more of a, I'm going to say it's more of a rock orange than this is the Koch Orange. But be that as it may, that's what happens in the world That's what happens in the world. Yeah, someone did comment, there is going to be for 2021, we just saw a sneak peek. Ken Haas from Reverend, that sassy soul. He's so sassy. He put a little picture, He put a little picture on Instagram, and then I reposted it using modern technology of a sunburst version of this guitar. I gotta tell you, with the white surrounds and the pickguard, that sunburst look, three-tone sunburst. I think we're gonna call it Funburst. Not a bad situation. Good evening to you, Graham. What's going on, Daddy-O? About it'll do, but did it. Tosa turquoise. The Tosa turquoise. Is the bigger neck the idea of the Jeff Beck style or just bigger? No. The Jeff Beck neck was actually, I heard that was kind of a weird joke back in the day. He had, when they were thinking about doing the signature Strat with Jeff Beck, he sent him a Les Paul that had this massive neck on it, and they did that neck instead. When he got it, it's like, why is this neck so big? And he thought it was funny, and they just kept it. I love that neck, but that neck was a big C neck, like a big Gibson 50s C neck on there, whereas this is more of a Fender V, a fat V. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Where's the drummer? The drummer's my son. That's Dylan. He is not on the Wildwood shoots anymore because that was... well, let's not get into why he's not on them. I will tell you that he is on them for my Fishman shoots, which are on Monday and Fridays, where it's a little bit more playing oriented, whereas these are more guitar oriented. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? I dug your question. What is that red beast, you ask? Well, it's more of a reddish orange, my friend. It's more of a, what's that blood orange? I'm going to call this one blood orange. This is kind of a blood orange beast. And it has a bigger neck profile. So this is the first time that the orange guitars, that is a Wildwood exclusive, so it's a Dirt Spider Burst. Jay, you rascal. What? This has the bigger neck profile. So there is a black version of the guitar that is only available through Wildwood that has a bigger neck profile. And then Wildwood also has this Cockwork orange exclusive color as well, but now they've done the first time where they've swapped out the necks. So you can get a black version with the smaller neck profile and you get the orange one with the bigger neck profile of what this is. So can you dig what I'm saying? Brian says, I will only purchase Wildwood guitars if Dylan appears on these things. Well, Brian, talk to management. Talk to management, Brian. Talk to management, Brian. Talk to management. Talk to management. Talk to management. Wow, did you hear that? I love this guitar. I got to tell you what, it sounds great. Let's just hear it for the fun of it, the difference between the neck. So this is the one with the bigger neck. Now, every guitar sounds a little different. Middle position. Bridge. Now I'm going to grab my other one with the smaller neck profile and hear what that sounds like. Can you dig it? Ooh. Ah. Middle position. Neck. Grab the other one. Of course, folks, I'm a big believer, a daydream believer, and is that I believe that a guitar that has been played and decimated for quite some period of time with the power of savage rock flowing through its fibers, it always sounds better than one out of the box, my friends. It always does. It's got a lot of push to it, though. I like it. Sounds great. Twang-tastic indeed. So again, to review, diggity doggone it, brand new to Wildwood as we speak are these versions of the Clockwork Orange Gristle Master signature guitar from Moi with the larger neck profile. Fatter neck profile. How fat? Well, diggity dog it. It's probably like a November of 56 fat V neck, 22 frets. Compound radius, 6105 frets. You got the locking tuners. You got my Gristle tone pickups. You got the Wildwood-Exclusive Clockwork Orange color. The weights on these have all been really good, just a little over 7 pounds. They've been all very, very conducive to swordcraft. Swordcraft! Every time I grab this kind of guitar, I always have to do a little bit of You get the idea. You get the idea. Pagean digressions, Pagean digressions. Let me go. Little Stones action. It's always right for the Stones. Time is always right for the Stones. Right? My wife is looking at me like, you are insane. Insane in the membrane. You broke it, you bought it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it looks like my little colors in here are a little weird. Sorry, the light is washing me out. I look like some kind of fiendish entity. Actually, you know what it looks like? Kind of looks like that movie, The Liberator. They got some weird filter on that movie on Netflix where their faces are all weird. I kind of look like I'm on that movie set. Can you dig it? Come from the land of the ice and snow where the midnight sun and the hot springs blow. Get the idea. Sorry. Sniffle. Wow! Well, I got the vice grips out for that. I don't know what that means. You know, it's my daughter's birthday today. It's Grace Elizabeth's birthday today. She's 24. Gracie's 24. Gracie's 24. Gracie's 24. Gracie's 20. Gracie's 20. Gracie's 24. We're having a big feast tonight. Getting some Chinese takeout from China East. China Feast is what I like to call it. You see what I did there? And although it's not a part of my diet, I'm on a new dietary plan, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to gradually melt away with each video you watch. Be like, what's wrong with him? Is he losing weight? I'm like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it at all. I've just decided to put away the crunch berries. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you just got to put away the crunch berries. They're so damn delicious. Anyway. When are you going to start naming guitar models after your kids? Well, they all have songs. They all have songs that I've written for each child. They all have songs. Corn Half Ton. Exactly, Jay. China West would be a strange name. It would be, Patrick. I'm gonna agree with you on that. I'm gonna get some delicious treats at the China Feast. China Feast. It's good enough to eat. Going vegan? That's a hard one. Although I might go a little. I always lean towards the chicken and the fish, the shrimp. Chicken and the fish and the shrimp. Chicken and the fish and the shrimp. Gotta lean on it. Chicken and the fish and the shrimp. Gotta lean on it. Wow, that's my dietary plan. You know, it's funny. There's all these different names for diets, different apps, and all of them really should be called as put down the crunch berries. That's the name of the dietary plan. Put down the M&Ms. Hey, you. Don't take that extra portion of delicious mint chocolate chip ice cream. That's what the diet needs to be called, not, oh, it's the Atkins/South Beach Weight Watchers plan. It's like, no, put down the spoon, the fork, the knife. Oh, my wife's reprimanding me for that kind of talk. Aren't I correct, though? That's what they should be called, these fancy marketing names for just say no to that extra 15th portion. Don't eat the whole box. Am I right or am I right? Just give me the thumbs down. Listen, folks, no brats. Brats are massively caloric. Did you know that? But they're so damn delicious. Mm-hmm. All right, folks, don't forget, today we had fun. If you want to see earlier in the broadcast, I had a Reeves Gabrels Sustainiac guitar in powder yellow. Powder yellow. And this guitar I'm holding here, brand new for Wildwood, the larger neck profile having Koch orange Gristle Master signature guitar from yours truly, Gregory Cockery. And I do have links above in the description of these videos that you can click and go over and peruse that Savory Wildwood website. I'll be back with you again next Tuesday on behalf of our Wildwood friends. I'm looking forward to seeing what Savory guitars come in the mail because there's always a new treat. A new treat for me to savor and pummel. Can you dig it? Thank you very much, folks. We appreciate you tuning in. I'll be back. At first, tomorrow's Fishman shoot at, what time do we do it? 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Central Time. It's going to happen again at 4 p.m. If there was some talk about it being at 1 p.m. Central Time, that is erroneous. That is not happening now. There is no change in scheduling. So our typical Friday, and then Dylan will be with me for that, and we'll be engaging in fiendish sonic mischief. So anyways, on behalf of our Wildwood friends, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate it as always. And enjoy the remainder of your weekdays and have a pleasant weekend. And happy birthday, Grace. Am I right or am I right? Can you dig it? Bye for now.